Alright guys, let's go ahead and get through this object. This is the square made out of 4 triangles that have their hypotenuses facing inward, and you can see here that we have successfully built a durable object. Doesn't fall apart when we move it around. And if we click this point, we can move it up and down on the screen. We can also do that by clicking on the lines. That's the sweet spot. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and insert a new page into this. And what this is going to do is, you can see down here on the lower left hand side there are already 2 pages existing. This will not show up if you don't have a second page. Once you add a page, you can you'll see that tab shows. And in this particular case, I have 3 of them up because, well, I just did this a second ago and I screwed it up. So anyway, here we go again. I'm gonna go ahead, and if you saw the intro video, you saw how to bring the example tools up. I'm gonna go ahead and use the square, given the 2 vertices on this, and just build a square. And so then I don't like these interiors, so I get to delete those without my square disappearing, which is, as I have mentioned before, pretty darn cool. And I don't want to hide those labels. And so now I think I'll just go ahead and square this up so it's a little bit less confusing to build. And I'm going to now make a point on this line. Just anywhere is fine, and that looks pretty good. So then we'll go ahead and build the segment, get the construction done. Construct the segment. Speak, Terry, speak. You can see it's getting a little late at night. Sorry about that. Anyway, we'll go ahead and construct that segment, and then let's see, I am doing that one wrong. Let's go ahead and undo that, and then we will need to pick a point here, and there we go. That's going to work for us. Forgive me guys, I've been looking at these things for a while, and they're all starting to kind of run together. So anyway, let's construct that segment, and then we can mark a vector from here to here. And once we do that, we can select both endpoints and the segment of that line and translate it. And that's not what we wanted, is it? Doggone it. Let's see, and how would we fix that, huh? We could probably fix it like this. Let's say that we want a perpendicular line passing through that point, and that line we want it perpendicular to here. So I had chosen the wrong lines, but that's how you would do it. So there we go. Now we can do our translations, I believe. Can we not? Let's go ahead and mark that intersection before we go on. Now we can draw our vector from here to here and translate this point. Excuse me, this line segment, including its endpoints. That's what we wanted. Okay, now that's looking pretty good. Now we could probably get kind of tricky on this one if we wanted to. We could make a perpendicular line. It's perpendicular to this point and passing through this point. Let's see if it'll give it to us. Look at that, it surely will. Now we we didn't really need that because we had this point, but I think that's a pretty cool trick. And now we'll just go ahead and hide these off and build our line segments. Okay, so I think we have made our object, and it's durable, and I don't see much wrong with it. And so I'm going to go ahead and end this video. There will be another video posted on how to translate this object and then use any part of this original object to control the movements of your new translated child object down here. So tune in for that one. I'll catch you on the next one, guys.